If God leads you to a person for a marital relationship, there is something the person has that you will need to fulfill your ministry. And there is something that you have that the person will need to fulfill his or her ministry. That's what it means. God will not lead you to a person because he wants you to rob the person. Please take note of that. If God is leading you to a person for a relationship, it means that there is something both of you have that can improve you. God is not a wicked person. Are you there? Some of you are in a relationship now, but it's like you are the only one gaining. The other one is not gaining anything. No, no. God is not involved. If God is involved, the two parties must be increasing. They must be improving. Are you getting what I'm saying? You know, for instance, you must also understand that God is leading you to a person is not automatic ticket to marriage. You have a part to play, and the person has his or her part to play. When you don't play your part, marriage will not become a reality. That's why some people, even when God has spoken to them, they do the relationship and yet it doesn't end in marriage. And now they are now worried. Does it mean God has not spoken? No. That's not a sign that God has not spoken. It can be a sign that both of you are not playing your part well. Are you there? But the proof that God has actually ordained it is what you will see happening in the relationship. There will be growth, there will be purity, and spiritual advancement. When you see that, know that God has ordained it. Are you getting it? And sometimes God can call it a relationship because of what He wants the two of you to achieve. Are you there? He can bring you together in the name of relationship, not because it will lead to marriage, but his attention, his focus is on what both of you will achieve for the little time you will stay together. That's why some people end up marrying somebody because he's a Christian, because she's a Christian, and at the end of the day, they go into divorce. Are you there? You have to be discerning. When the assignment is over before marriage, is a sign that the relationship should not lead to marriage. But if the assignment still continues, then you know this one is leading to marriage. So what will determine if marriage will become a reality is the assignment. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's it. When you go for an exam and you are done with your paper, you don't have to sit in the hall again. You have to go home to prepare for the next paper. That's how it is. The Lord will help us. And then another thing is this: don't ever assume that a decision is selfish until you have checked the motive. Some of us, we think people are bossy over us because they are speaking to us with a hard voice. No, you have to check the motive. If what they are asking you to do is towards their self, is for their own selfish interest, then such a person can be called a bossy person. Is forcing things on you so that his or her selfish desire will be met. Well, you can say that person is bossy. No matter the tone of the voice, if what they're asking you to do is for your own personal development, please don't give them a negative name. Don't make them look bad. Check the motive behind what they are saying before you conclude on who they are. Are you getting what I'm saying? And then lastly, many people want to marry Christians, they want to marry spiritual people, they desire it. And the reason they even desire it is because of their selfishness. They want to marry a Christian because they know he will not cheat on them. Is that all? What will you bring to the table? So it's all about you. It's all about what you can get from it. What will you give to the person? That's it. You must understand that when you are in a relationship with a Christian, there's a way you relate with them. You relate with them based on their dealings with the Lord. Because any form of relationship you want to do that is out of their dealings will be strange to them. So they will fight it. It doesn't matter how genuine your reasons may be. So if you are in a relationship with a Christian, somebody who hears God, check their dealings with the Lord. How is the Lord dealing with them? So you deal with them in line with their dealings with the Lord. That's alignment. Are you there? So that's why, this is what some people do not know. They think just get a Christian, that's all. No. Getting a Christian does not even mean the whole thing will end in marriage. Check their dealings with the Lord and deal with them in that order. He or she will also check your dealings with the Lord and they will deal with you in that order. As we both understand this, you know, ending up in marriage becomes easy.